Casi, casi. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, my dear FGC. It was a weird entrance, but it was an entrance after all. I want you to right now manifest yourself in the chat because we are here right now to have this tournament, this Strike City qualifier number 2. Diego Leto straight from Santiago de Chile. And
Yo, and we got
it's
the
it
good
it
old.
is good. It is good to be together again, man, isn't it?
It is truly amazing to be here with the Gran Gigoleto, the one best caster from Chile. Amazing, amazing caster, and even amazing political conversations. Like we've had a blast before the stream, y'all.
Yeah,
So
yeah, what
imagine
did?
how much of fun we're gonna have today on the stream with y'all, because y'all are here for the Strike City. One of the Romances and Dreamers Force qualifiers, y'all. And as you see, supported by SNK, y'all. We have amazing support from all kinds of big corporations, and we're bringing on the little flow, a little bilingual flow right now. We're trying to give a little bit more promo this tournament to the US crowd. We want y'all to feel welcome. We want y'all to come to us and then not be afraid to interact with us. So anybody in chat that has any doubts or wants a mediator per se, yo, we got a professional one right here.
Yes. All right, we are on the commentator cabinet again together, and this time to have a blast on Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. This is our first time commentating this game together, and I must say, getting out for a while from games like the recent 2XKO, Street Fighter 6, and being here with Fatal Fury is just amazing. And we are on the first match of this self-made Loaf, who goes with Marco Kyokugen, the power right there against Robert, who is unleashing all the Shiranui style with Hokutomaru. Nice EX, nice damage over there. He is forcing a nice corner carry, but Lokov again straight with the roots. Nice Hinshi Pukiak there. Lokov is in trouble regarding to energy, and there it is. Nice zoning, and Robert takes the first round.
Yeah, Robert, no slouching when it comes to being amazing with really, really good characters, but he's been rocking this Kotomaru this whole time. But look up with the Ruletas energy. We are going through the command list, y'all. We are using each and every one of his
Ooh.
options right now to try to mix Robert, but amazing defense from Robert, not getting hit by the throw there, but Lokov with his insane pressure into the mix. Now Robert has to guess. Great block, but the amazing thing from Lokov into the meaty. Did you see that sequence, Gigoleto?
That was a really, really strong comeback in that second round there by Lokov. All that energy, all that power, not allowing Robert to move. Nice house Shokoken there to put a little bit of, ooh, that DP. Goes again with a knee, DP into house Shokoken again, DP to finish the combo. 3 DPs on the same combination, god damn. Now Robert is in trouble with little less than 10%, only 1 meter, and there it is. Air to air wins Lokov 1 against 0 on this first match.
Yeah, Lokov no slouch into having these best snowball effect right now in the Mexican community. Lokov no slouch, one of the goats of KOF, bringing back the same energy into SNK, having a really really good character that actually helps out his playstyle. Lokov can just sit still and then just zone out and then wait when he is either forced or needs to. But if you give him a inch, a tiny inch, he will take a mile. He will take a whole countryside. Especially because he's very good at not being conditioned.
That is totally correct. So let's see what is planning Robert to do now, because right as like as you said, Lokov, aside from being a really traditional fighting game player, which is a really tough thing to defeat at a certain level, definitely Robert has to make up an idea, make up a good strategy against Lokov, and to counter this really traditional but strong playstyle. Here's doing it. A lot of mix-up. Again, SNK in their last, let's say, 2 games has been putting characters that are out of Guilty Gear, basically. Shune in KOF, Hokutomaru again in Fatal Fury. They're learning. They know some things that they know. They think that we don't know, but we definitely do. Ooh, nice attack there by Robert. Trying to push back himself for the corner carry. And ends the round with a super nice comeback there by Robert. He has
Yeah.
to maintain that strength.
Yeah, right now Robert, definitely one of the masters of optimization and then also adjustments. Robert, an insanely clean player, Gigaletto. This player has been known to be able to just like let some of the first games go. He is a very, very clean player. Most of the times he is doing stuff on purpose. See, now we are changing up the game style. We're not being as aggressive, and then we are throwing out the red blows where we know Lokov wants to press a button, but this time it is Robert reacting to the fireball with the hidden gear. Look at all this beautiful damage for a confirm, and now it is tied up 1-1.
That is right. Robert was definitely waiting for that fireball. And there it is. He is just adapting himself to this traditional playstyle. When Lokov is forced to have some distance against the opponent, when he is forced to enter this fireball game, Robert has that already covered on his strategy. I found that really, really amazing. So let's see what will happen on this next round. We are tied up 1-1 still with Marco Rodriguez. I really, really appreciate the fact that SNK definitely changed the name, because the name that he had on Garou Mark of the Wolves, like Kushnot Bot, what the hell is that? What the hell is that,
Yeah.
SNK? So Marco Rodriguez is a lot better. Leave it this way. Leave it just this way. But
Yeah,
I digress.
truly. And we are
It has to be said.
back to the match in no, Marcos Rodriguez definitely with the flow, especially when you start rolling them R's. Ooh, no, it sounds romantic right now, especially how Robert is trying to keep Lokov in the corner, and now we are showing some love to the Shida Nui style with his amazing B and B into the left right with the anti-jump low. We are seeing some nefarious stuff, Gigoleto.
7. 7 is the number of letters on a perfect. That is right. That is amazing. Robert definitely adapting himself quite well to Lokov's traditional play style, and he gets into the final game as well. Nice defense there. Lokov pushing him against the corner. Oh, that wake up is going to cost him really, really expensive. Oh, a double DP feint into DP. Nice one there by Lokov. How Shoko can ride in the Kesa. Nice feint with the fireball and then into the full combo. This is going to kill Sanretsuken. And there it is. 1 round for Lokov. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing stuff from both players. This is what we love to see in the City of the Wolves top 8. Back to back, round for round, bar for bar from both players, showing amazing stuff and amazing just guard cancels, which is something very unique in this game. There's a ton of ways to buffer your special moves out of guard cancel, amazing defensive mechanics, and the offense is also very, very high tuned for 2 touches in this game, and that is right now what Robert needs to set up against Lokov. But no, all these stray hits are just doing way too much, getting too much mileage for Lokov.
That is correct. And I want to switch to Spanish only for a little bit para mandar un saludo a mi querido equipo. Está ahí Capitán Horda, que está Ugoku también. Saludote gigante para BLK. El corazón es siempre negro y amarillo. Claro que sí. Oye, Hoshoko can right in the Kesa, pushing him back again with a corner carry, and he steals this fight with a cheap damage. 2-1. Lokov is winning this match.
Bro, look at that chest. My man is keeping himself immaculate. There is only chest hair and then the nicely trimmed kandao is what we call the beard style that he has. Because like a lock. Because he's locking it in right now, bro. I swear, Lokov with Marcos is like a match made in heaven.
Oh, yes. Actually, in a design perspective, Marco is such an awesome character. Such an awesome character. That hairstyle, like one of those bad guys in Japanese media in the 80s and the 90s, it fits him really, really well with also that black cinema vibe from the 70s that definitely Marco Rodriguez has. Oh, nice EX there by Robert. Again with the red blow. Puts himself into the corner. This is no good news. Again, the guard cancel. This is an opportunity for Loaf. Nice damage there. She pull kicked right in the kisser again. Robert, finds himself another way back. Punish is not successful at all. Loaf with a jump in. He runs himself to the other side of the screen. Another fireball game. Tries to go with a teleport. It's not enough. Not yet. Tries to go for the lows. Not yet. There it is. Nice hit confirmed by Robert. It's Celsius round.
Yeah, Robert very clean when it comes to the hit confirms and the neutral. Right now, Loaf just being a little bit too unpredictable for Robert's comfort. But yo, these ref SPGs, these ref blows, the ref slopping does a lot of work for Hokotomaru. Definitely one of his better options, one of his best defense and offensive mechanics. But that is getting taken away immediately from a beautiful confirm from Loaf. Robert trying to OS himself out of the corner, but that jump was just a little bit too difficult to deal with, and this touch is going to hurt because we are cashing out. Spend your cash. Do we kill? No, just a one-touch situation, and then the wake-up red blow closes it out. We're doing wake-up drive impact, Gigoletto. This is right up your alley, going straight fighting.
Yes, but we don't have wheels here. We don't have like those green rollers that we had on that game. Shadows of Street Fighter 6 though, it is a great game. Nothing against it, absolutely nothing, but some things has to be said. But we are now in Fatal Fury, and the end of that round is like a classic ending for a Kyokugen character, specialist, or enjoyer. Like, you have your opponent right in the corner, you just throw the Sanretsu Ken, and Fury unleashes. That is really awesome, and with this result also Loaf takes the match 3 against 1. So our friend Robert drops down to the loser's side of the bracket.
But again, you will still be seeing our buddy Robert still playing it out in the loser side of the bracket, y'all. Anybody who has made it to the winner side has fought tooth and nail to be able to have at least 2 chances to win the tournament. You have 2 games, only 2 chances. After that, it's full Eminem, only 1 shot, 1 chance to make it.
I want to give a huge shout out to all the people that is watching us right now through twitch.tv/KOF Romance. So if you are there, please leave your comment. Click the heart that is right there if you haven't done that yet to follow this channel. We are on September still, so you have to subscribe as well, and please share the link of the stream in all your social media with all your friends. We have a really good Thursday night here with this Strike City qualifier number 2 playing Fatal Fury City of the Wolves.
True, and for all of you lovely people in the chat, you can still be a part of the tournament yourself because we have a Matcherino, y'all. Just press exclamation point Matcherino, and then you'll be able to redeem some codes completely for free. Free 99. You can still donate some money into the pot. For today's players, you're gonna feel good for supporting your favorite players, your favorite stream, and even your favorite casters, because we love showing some love to the players and the community, so you can also do it too. But right now we're gonna enjoy this mirror match from Danny and Masa, one of the qualifiers, one of the best billies in the business, even after there's against Cyborg that is also rocking the billy with a triple S rank too. This is gonna be a good match, Rigoletto. Oh, hold on. Let me take over the wheels. Danny Masa's gameplay. No, it's fine. Danny Masa's gameplay was too good. It left Gigoletto in shock. Nobody has seen a Billy this clean.
I was just mute because I was coughing. I was just commentating to the void, it seems. But I was just saying, this mirror match for us Chileans is just delightful. Billy Palito, as we know this guy in this part of the world. And we have some pretty good deals here as well. Oh, that is a nice super there by Daniel Masa, trying to force and make the corner carry for Rio. Nice EX as well. Nice defense as well by Cyborg. But no one defense error will cost you the round. Not just the round, but the match as well. Daniel Masa unleashed in their first fight.
Yeah, truly, Danny, no slouch at dealing with the mirror matches. Definitely like the Billy specialist, I want to say. Probably the most consistent Billy that still gets top 8 till this day, y'all. But Cyborg still no slouch, making it all the way to winner's side to be able to face Danny and Masa. So Cyborg definitely can bring it back against against Danny El Masa, and then probably be able to tie it up, y'all. This is gonna be a very, very close match.
That is right. So let's see how this unleash between these two parties. Again, Daniel Masa, mirror match, Billy Palito, Billy Kane. I really love that they, at least musically, they are still maintaining that heavy metal style that characterized this guy. I really, really, really love it. I'm a really heavy metal enjoyer. Not just heavy metal, but you know, when you heard some fast beat, some electric guitars, you also get pumped up as well. Nice combo there by Cyborg. Nice EXs. Was the Oki, no proper Oki. Daniel Masa counterattacks right away with EXs as well. He has 1 meter to seal the fight. Is it gonna be enough? Yes, with this level 1, definitely it is. Daniel Masa fixes this round.
Yeah, Danny actually managing to finish and close the match out, but then we are not done spending some cash. We are waking up with the EX pull into the beautiful confirm, not getting that much damage because we did not start with any of the normal buttons. The less EXs you move, the more damage you do, Jiggleito. So getting a clean hit is very, very important to deplete your opponent's health. But right now, Danny with just the clean neutral, getting a lot of pokes, a lot of damage, and then a great confirm, just not letting Cyborg get anything started.
That's nice, and that is a nice counter try, but no, was definitely not enough. Daniel Masa dominating, at least for now. I'm still curious on what Cyborg might do in this next fight, but for the moment, it seems that Daniel Masa has everything under control.
Right now, Daniel Masa has seen into the future, predicting everything this character has done because Daniel Masa has probably done it many times before in this tournament. Definitely learning from his mistakes and then just knowing the matchup a little bit too well, Gigoleto.
Yes, definitely the right man. And, oh, sneaky. They look at each other, not doing nothing for at least one fraction of a second. Nice answer there by Daniel Masa again, trying to force and forge that corner carry, but Cyborg was aware of that. He escapes from that position right away, trying to build a little bit of meter. Nice. There, what I'm seeing right now, nice defense there by Daniel Masa. Cyborg, though, taking the wheel here in an offensive perspective, but Daniel Masa trying to really force a neutral game against Cyborg.
Cyborg not really utilizing more Billy's just instant force like uncomfortable situation with the EX pull. Cyborg definitely not trying to be a little bit more aggressive. No palito, no Billy Palo. It's just like more Billy like stare.
Yeah.
we doing a staring contest right now, and Daniel Masa knows that he is smelling blood. He is just one confirm away from closing it out, and then we have possibly set point.
Yes, this is a set point for Daniel Masa. Cyber has to fix this right away, otherwise we are going to the piranha. Well, definitely that is where the real fight is going on. I'm referring obviously to lose his bracket. Ooh, nice confirm there by Cyborg with a level 1. Nice grab over there. Yoki, nothing yet. Nice overhead. Goes for the EX. Nice defense, but the red blow is the answer. Cyborg, as the Veggie said, staying alive staying alive.
Yo, bringing, hailing the power of the Bee Gees. But right now, Cyborg, I think, tuned into the stream, bro. He here, he's in our walls. He's finally taking our advice. And look at all these swings in action. Now we are actually using all of Billy's strength, the pokes, the very long reaching normals. But Daniel Masa is not gonna let that get him any momentum, just staying calm and then pushing Cyborg out of SPG and then keeping himself into the corner. And then look at that rev gauge slowly going up. Daniel Masa going for the burnout right now. Cyborg needs this last hit to be able to cancel into the Super 2, try to get out of it, but no, he keeps getting hit with these straight heavies, and this is gonna hurt a lot, Gigoletto, because he has the Mahe, and then we have the Oki. What is the mix? Great decision, great patience from Cyborg, but just one hit away from overheat, and now it is Chip City. He cannot get hit, he cannot block, he cannot get away and escape his fate, and Daniel Masa takes it away, 3-0.
That was a really dominant performance there by Daniel Masa. Sadly for Cyborg, it was not his proper matchup. Definitely, this mirror match was all the way for Daniel Masa. I'm wondering if he has any pocket character maybe. It's not a bad idea like in every fighting game obviously, but especially in a fighting game like Fatal Fury, I feel that you definitely have to have your pocket character. Definitely have.
Yeah.
Because the balance of this game is made in a way in which it doesn't matter how strong some characters might be, there
They are
will
not the
be
top 5.
always some way to counter it. Always.
Mhm.
So because of that, you definitely have to have a little pocket there. And we have some announcements, my man.
Okay, so remember, y'all, I have been shilling this tournament to no avail. We got October 1st, the Vegas Climax, one of the biggest tournaments that are gonna be for qualifiers. Who a lot of amazing characters, a lot of amazing players are gonna be there. Son su propio personaje, pero tranquilo. Amazing cast, and then look at that roster. Look at all that SNK, y'all. It's an amazing time to be a SNK fanatic right now. That be sure to actually go and register now. There is still a little bit of time. If you can't participate, just go and watch the vibe, and if not, be aware that we will be posting the stream shortly. Mi gente, recuérdense que tenemos el Climax el octubre 4 en
Sí.
Las Vegas. Bien, bien importante que todos ustedes vayan a por lo menos participar, a ver, a visitarlo, después por lo menos estar pendientes del stream que va a pasar. No se lo pierdan, mi gente.
I mean, well, that roster and this roster as well. We have Street Fighter 6, Fatal Fury, Guilty Gear, Strive, Gramble Fantasy vs Rising, Unreading Birth, taking 8 KOF, 15 Guilty Gear, XR Rev 2, goddamn, Blast Blue, Central Fiction, and Rivals of Ether 2. What a lineup! This is basically like a Monsters of Rock or a Nas Fest, but obviously for the FGC. What a great lineup. Lollapalooza, I don't even want to mention. This is the real deal. So you know AFZ and Zapopan, Jalisco, November 15 and 16. Zapopan, Jalisco, Mexico. You already know it.
Sí. Oh, te lo envío
And
ahora, Alan.
I really need to say this. The fact that SNK has started to include Art of Fighting 3 on the roster of official tournaments, first of all, it is really pleasant to me. I'm really a fan of Art of Fighting 3. It is a really cool and curious game. It's like having a 2D Tekken for some way there with a lot of cool characters that I'm really impressed that they have not been on any KOF roster, maybe except for Kazumi Todo, which is like the big main new character there on that game. But you have another characters like Jin Puha, Sinclair that are really done for a KOF game. There are other characters that maybe cannot blend because there are a character named Cody, I think, that is really, he has a really strong resemblance to Benimaru. And Lenny Creston, the Whip Girl, obviously has a really high resemblance to Whip as well. So
Mm-hmm.
those kind of characters cannot be blending okay in KOF. But Sinclair, Jim Fuha, for instance, Weiler, those characters will be great. But we have our next battle in top 8. This opportunity is Daniel Masa against.
Oh, oh,
No,
it
no, no,
is
no.
our
Mr. Director,
Cientico and
Mr. Director.
Roito.
Please, please, all this fake news. We have to
We
play
are
the real
being
deal here.
gaslit.
Yes, all the way, man. So is Cientifico against Roito. Yes, that is it.
Yeah, Rojito, definitely one of the up and coming Hokuto Marus representing really good Hokuto Maru, especially because he was the one who went toe to toe with our boy Robert that was giving Loaf a run for his money in a few of those rounds. Rojito did beat him in one of the previous tournaments that I casted. Rojito is the real deal with this character, Gigoletos, but we need to be dealing with the best character in the game, the Kane. This character is a total menace right now, but Hokuto Maru no slouch against dealing with this character, especially with his amazing teleport and the ref blow. But right now, Cientifico with the amazing setups and the defense, but we're not able to confirm off of it. But this is looking like Royito's round.
Kane is such a character, man, because he's one of those characters like by design. It's really hard to nerf him down in a proper way. I always give the example like in Dragon Ball Fighters, you have Bardock, and we have to get like 3 more seasons to get that character balanced in a proper way. I think that this is a similar case with Kane here. He's an overheat now. Roito has to maintain a really strong defense. Now with the Fireball, Cientifico tries to maintain his rhythm and he goes again and he steals this round. Cientifico pulling up that strong Kane.
And now we are pretty much evens. We both got one stack of butter, but then we are immediately using both players with amazing options. Cientifico trying to go to immediately push that rev gauge to max, but then the Roito with the amazing defense. And then look at this combo. I might hate Hokuto Maru to no avail. But man, his combos look sick. But now it is time to see how good Cientifico's pressure is with the setups. Look at all those plus grips, and then look at all that overheat pressure and damage. Any stray hit might be able to get a guard break, and then we got it into the setup. Any hit out of an EX or like a throw, it is immediate mix-up city, Gigoleto.
Right, it's not City of the Wolves, it's Mix Up City. That's right, and Roito there with the low shorts taking this first fight 1 against 0 against Cientifico, who is using Kane. As my man already said it, it's basically a menace in this game. Still, I am not sure what SNK will be doing, but look at this. Oh, no, it's still Kane. For a second, I thought that maybe we will be having another character by Cientifico, but no, it is still Kane. And why drop it? Why drop one of the best, or the best character in the game right now?
Here's the thing, I know Cientifica's secret. Everybody just, since usually you have rematch on, everybody's just mashing the B button to be able to get the rematch started. And then he accidentally just kept pressing B, mashing that button. I'll be mashing 5B like there's no business. And then accidentally just left the spot in the lobby. But right now, the actual person that is trying to get out of a mashing situation is Roito, having to deal with all this amazing pressure from Cientifico. And did you see that pickup from the orb? And then we have another mix here, and then the bait on the throw with the fireball to be able to be safe even after the mix. I'm telling you, this character is the best, Gigoleto.
That was dirty. That was sucio. Definitely. So let's see what can do now Rollito. Another thing that I have to mention is that Cientifico was really aware with the shurikens there, neutralizing all of them and forcing Rollito to not go through the zoning game. Force him to have a close encounter, and that is when Cientifico can unleash all his power. Nice wake up DT there. He has 2 meters, so anything can happen now. Ooh, that was close. Rollito still maintains his advantage, at least energy speaking, obviously. Nice short low started. Oh, that sweet side answer right there by the wake up DP. Cientifico has definitely something under his sleeve. This is gonna hurt maybe. Oh, that cross up was just delicious. And Rollito takes this round.
Yeah, one bad thing about this matchup is that Cientifico does have the better pressure, the better buttons, and the reversal to deal with Hokuto Maru's shenanigans. But that ref blow once he's an SPG, and then once he has that triple jump on deck, it is very hard for Cientifico to get him off and then use the flash kick. You know, typical situation, we've seen it with against all flash kick characters, any character with a quick cross up. It is just impossible to deal with them with your Astral Go 2 and tier. And now with just like a one-set situation, and then with a full refund of the bar, that throw tech into the air, trying to catch some sort of hope from that bad situation, but no dice. Rollito takes it.
That was really nice. That was really nice. And again, at least for now, he's demonstrating that the mix-up game is his game. Cientifico has not been able, at least not yet, to solve this puzzle. Not at all. So let's see what will be the answer from Cientifico. At least I can see that Rollito is really confident on his game plan. There's no pressure. There's no hurry on what he's showing, basically.
Yeah, right now, they're both players showing like very correct decisions on their own part. Cientifico trying to force the Kane play style, right? A character that really doesn't mind being an overheat or can just get out of overheat because of how any knockdown leads into amazing pressure. But Rollito with the amazing defense into the back throw situation. We have seen this in Guilty Gear. A back throw can cause miracles for people, but right now we are just hanging back, trying to get Cientifico's ref bar up all the way, but no, the miss feint from the flash kick is gonna cost them the SPG, and then all this life, and then we get the safe jump setup and then the anti-jump, but then no dies right now. Cientifico with the amazing combo, and look at the damage into the orb setup still. Rollito has not been able to hold any of this mix. He always has been either doing backdash or jump back because he'd rather get the straight hit, get reset it in neutral, and then probably do a reversal option, then get full comboed, or the orb does so much rev gauge that it's just not worth blocking.
Yes, that's correct. And there's Cientifico in some situations showing that going for a fireball game, that's definitely the way when you have Rollito there in the corner with a little bit of energy and not that much, because otherwise he will be going for another way offensive. Oh, that is a nice red blow in wake up there by Rollito. Nice confirm for the level 1 as well. Corner pressure, Cientifico with the jump. Wake up goes with the super nice orb. Nice punish for the landing. And oh, that pixel. Now, Rollito has that also covered. This man can read my mind sometimes.
Yeah, we're definitely in the mind of a what was it called? The TK Fireball Specialist. I love throwing out air fireballs, especially in a game where any whiff jump, any whiff button leads into a counter hit confirmed. But right now, Cientifico not getting any of those hits, and Rollito just gets out of the corner with just some jabs. They're just amazing movement from Rollito's part.
That's right. Ooh, goes for super, and then the Dago parry, basically. All the just defense, puts him in the corner. Nice pressure there. He's on SPG mode, but the overheat is real as well. Rollito is in serious trouble right now. Cientifico entering there like a bulldozer. God damn! Goes with the super to sail this out. Yes! We have our point. We are not dead yet. 2 against 1. Cientico can solve this round in a really effective way, I must say.
Cientifico staying alive, as you previously said, bro. We definitely be listening to BGs. We are fans of all that good old discotheque music, but Cientifico just showing all the moves right here on the dance floor right now. Did you see his routing specifically, y'all? I want to give some props to Cientifico. All of his routes were only using one EX to guarantee the hard knockdown, and then still stay very far, relatively close to overheat, but not on overheat at all. Amazing meter management from Cientifico that actually managed to take him the round, but let's see if that is sufficient to deal with Roito's menace of a Hokotomaru.
Smart decision, like having the ability to manage your resources properly during the fight, during a corner carry pressure against a character that has really an easy way to escape from that situations, like a corner carry. Cientifico giving all of his strength right now. He has 1 meter left to seal this round if he wants, if he enters, but Roito is holding his defense. He's on overheat now. Things are turning dark for him, but no, I still have a level 1. Nice block for the cross-up. Tries it again, but Cientifico was already aware. He's in overheat mode right now. Roito with the shorts. He managed to enter, but it's still not enough. 17 seconds on the timer. Who will be the one that is taking it? Oh, it is Roito. No, it is Cientifico. Ladies and gentlemen, Roito doing the impossible. What a scramble on the round! God damn.
Oh my god, the scramble, the spaghetti is all over the floor, and then the dreams just shattered. Cientifico making all the right decisions there and still dying for it. That is critical. And then Roito actually trying to close it out with the whiff punish into the knockdown. We were not able to do the tech chase OS, but it's fine because these light confirms from the triple jumps are doing God's work. And then we almost completely baited the DD, but Cientifico staying alive right now, just trying to get in, but it's getting hit, and then is paying very dearly with his life with the reversal, keeping him alive. These next decisions are going to be very important from him, but the spacing from Roito takes it.
Moment in which I think all of us thought that Cientifico was going to make it right from the comeback, but no, Roito was there. Roito was, I am your dream breaker. You shall not pass. And with that result, ladies and gentlemen, we have Cientifico sadly out from this tournament. So he has to say goodbye. And Roito has to face Cyborg on his next fight. But the next match that we are going to see is between sick Roelio and an old I don't want to say an old man because he's not an old man, but an old buddy here, because we know him for a lot of SNK games. I'm referring obviously to SuperGreñas. This man, I had the pleasure to commentate a lot of his fights on KOF 15. He's definitely a player who knows what he is doing, and he is breaking it obviously here as well in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Actually, the fact that somebody there is using Prita is so heartwarming because it's a character that I really like. I mean, until Ken dropped, I was only using Prita. But let's be honest, the character has a lot of faults, has a lot of weak spots that can definitely be exploited by other characters in such a nasty way. But again, playing with Prita is such a statement, not only for being like a character loyalist because like it's just a new character, but sticking to a character that is definitely fun. It's not the best, maybe it's not the more effective, but definitely is one hell of a character to have fun with. And SuperGreñas is definitely having fun with Sig Roelio, who is just escaping for that high corner pressure that SuperGreñas was putting him into nice level 1 there. SuperGreñas now is laying on overheat and right in the corner.
Yeah, right now, Billy Pritchard trying to get something started, but then Rogelio giving Greñas the time of day, telling him, now all this space, this is completely yours, and then just handed the round in a silver platter, in my opinion.
Oh yes, he basically was like, here, here's your round. I have another one, maybe I can beat you in that. Ooh, nice combination there by SuperGreñas. Ooh, the bait! Again, this is not the first time we have seen this. SuperGreñas with that Muay Thai baddie. I really love Prita. I mean, I love those who wore glasses such as mine glasses, and I also love Muay Thai practitioners who are female, like King. King is my waifu. She's the one. But Prita is slowly entering to the party, man.
Yeah, she's slowly creeping up in your psyche, just
Yeah.
taking a permanent space in your brain. You just can't get her out of your head. And right now, I am also, I have to confess, I love this character to death. I love Muay Thai Fighter Suit. One of my favorite SNK characters of all time is Joe Higashi. Y'all ain't seen
Yep.
my profile pic, but I got my man. I'm rocking my mans. I love everything to do with both of these characters. But right now, Greñas' strength with this character is the fact that Greñas is very, very clean with Preacha's strength. He is one of the only players that are trying to abuse the fact that Preacha, once she gets a knockdown, she has a really, really good knockdown. She has mix, she has safe jumps, she has almost guaranteed setups to force people to block from even throws and a very decent SPP. But right now, Rogelio is not letting any of that get in the way from doing amazing damage against Greñas with the level 1 super here. Do we have any setups from the super? We try to do the dash up and then the jump to bait the throw, but Greñas not biting, and then with a bar, we should be able to hit confirm into the super, but the counter hit,
Oh, it's Campeón.
universal dodge, but then the drop. Oh no, these are not the time to be dropping right now. All these combos, but the overheat, and then still not even very close to the guard break, but not enough. Rogelio just keeping it cool and airing.
The fever in those two characters, the overheat was manifesting right away. And Rogelio was the one that was able to take that first round. Nice combination there by SuperGreñas, sending it in the level 1. He's tried to do some damage while being in the corner. Nice grab over there. He tries and manages to escape from the corner. Nice hit confirmed there with level 1. SuperGreñas with half of its energy already drained up by Rogelio. Goes with the fireball. Tries again. Rogelio answering in a really proper way, I must say. In the moment in which SuperGreñas tried to maintain some distance, Rogelio says, "Okay, I will be waiting right here."
Yeah, right now, Greñas trying to invite Rogelio to try to do anything else. Right now, Preacher's Fireball, probably one of the worst in the game, but it still has its utilities against a character like Billy. Billy kind of struggles against the Fireballs, especially the ones that linger very, very much, and Preacher does just that, but right now, Rogelio just one touch away from actually tying it up. Great block from Greñas, and then great, amazing dash throw here into the cross-up. That was a cross-up attempt, but Rogelio trying to OS out with the dash ended up costing him the round.
That was beautiful, I must say. SuperGreñas managed to solve that situation in a really, really good way. Goes for the post under. Nice punish over there. He has 2 meters. He's going to spend all in one for this combination. Again with the straight side, he wakes up with a super. It's not effective at all. Nice punish opportunity there for SuperGreñas. Another super spent. Nice grab. Rogelio in serious trouble right now. SuperGreñas with the overhead, and this is it. Te presento a la ardilla, la que pega con la rodilla, says SuperGreñas there to Rogelio.
See, then definitely no knee pads needed. This is a full Muay Thai practitioner. We hitting you with the bare bone. And then, yo, just as I said, commentators curse, bro. I know this character from the bottom of my heart, this character is Setup City. Almost any hit, any hard knockdown, this character will mix you up, and people do not know how to deal with it. Greñas one of the only ones right now that can fully make her work, y'all. This is not the character being broken. This is truly Greñas being a master of his craft, just like Danny and Masa is a master with Billy. We have another master specialist right now, but Rogelio still no slouch, being able to take rounds off of Greñas and then still giving him a run for his money. Definitely needs to wake up a little bit and then try to deal with Preacher right now, but no dice, cannot get anything started. No EX, no Palito, no nothing right now. Greñas just running the frame train into the hard knot. And then look at that empty. Who texts that, bro?
I mean, Super is like this guy who does not own very much, but is totally capable to cook an amazing meal. Like the guy only has spaghetti, some eggs, and tells you know you can come over here, have some dinner, and the guy cooks the best meal of your life with only those two things. That is what SuperGreñas is doing right now, doing what he must with what he has. Nice grab over there, goes with a fireball again, tries with the normals over there. Nice EX, nice grab this time by Rogelio. He's about to form his first meter there in his round. SuperGreñas now in the corner, being pressured, go with the EX. Nice combination over there. He managed to escape from the corner. Nice damage as well with a level 1. Rogelio with the straight side, nice defense. Roelio again tries to go with the jump in. Nice super for answering that offense by SuperGreñas. Nice throw tech. Again, Roelio with the advantage. SuperGreñas might do something, but no. Nothing that the Palito cannot solve. Nice overhead there by Roelio.
Taking a class, taking a page off Rolento's book with a little pogo overhead. Right now, actually getting some things started. Rogelio looking a little bit more comfortable going in, making sure that Greñas is in a tough spot, not letting him get started with anything. And then the amazing universal dodge to punish the jump in. We should be able to get the drop, costing him. Oh no, but yo, we got the pickup. We bouncing back. We are trying to still put a point on the board right now. It's very hard for Rogelio to actually manage to close it out. Greñas with a full stack of butter and then plenty of rev gauge. But then these amazing techs from Greñas' part. But still, one hit still is all that Rogelio needs, Rigoletto.
That is correct. Nice, confirmed that by Rogelio. Spends that meter really, really well, and it managed to survive, managed to take this fight 2 against 1. Rogelio stays alive. I will not quote the BGs, but I will quote GLaDOS of Portal. Still alive. If you know, you know. Did you play Portal, my man? Have you played Portal?
I think I played it once. I never did like a complete run of the game, but man, GLaDOS is such a vibe. Passive aggressiveness, fully psychotic woman is like, what's not to love?
Yes, at least at some point of my life, I think that I've learned my lesson, my man. But yes, I can relate to at certain point of my life. Definitely can. So we are going now with the 4th fight in this set. Nice grab over there by Rogelio. Tries again, spinning the palito, but SuperGreñas has something in his pocket to show him. Nice combination over there. EX again. What is the OP? Oh, empty jump grab. Nice decision over there. Another jump, but this time another jump for following up. He ate all the baits, basically, and this is it. Match point for SuperGreñas.
Yeah, right now Rogelio needs to go back into that first set of decisions, that first play style that actually started getting him points on the board. We need to start going in, spending cash, and then actually making Greñas make uncomfortable decisions. We need to get in there, bro. I gotta get in there. Come on. Rogelio starting to wake up. the spacing from Roelio pushing Greñas to the corner. He kind of walked himself into there, but yo, we gotta take all the chances that we can get. But then the jumping from Greñas, making sure it did as much damage as possible, only using normals into level 1 to make sure that Revic gauge is still very, very healthy for guard cancels. But man, Roelio not being able to anti-air any of these cross-ups and this big
Can't
jump.
believe it.
This might hurt Jigo. This might even kill.
It might. It might. Oh, it almost did. God damn, but nothing like a heavy kick. Nothing like a heavy kick to solve finally this round. SuperGreñas over there showing all the power of free chat. This is it, the power of free chat shown there by SuperGreñas. And sadly with this result, our friend Roelio is saying goodbye on this tournament. So with this result, we already have our top 6 that is composed on the one side by Loaf, who is going to fight Daniel Masa, and by the loser side we have 2 matches, Cyborg against Roito and then Robert against SuperGreñas. Those fights will be amazing. I'm assuming though that we are going with the fight of Cyborg against Roito, but before that, please don't forget that we have a Macherino in which you can redeem your free coupon without anything to pay. Anything. It's just redeeming a coupon. Just receiving a coupon. And you were telling me, my man, that you have a really special place on your heart for Joe Higashi, right?
I love my mans, and then I'm even gonna love even more. You know, I'm even stuttering. I am baffled. I am starstruck. I am about to see our very, very special trailer right here. Go ahead, production.
Hope you batten down the hatches, because we're anticipating some Category 5 wine time. You're just another cameo in the Legend of Joe! Don't blink! You might miss another Joe Higashi victory! Fatal Fury! City of the Wolves!
And what a great time to be alive, my man.
Amazing time to be a Joe fan. Hey, yo, my boy Greñas, I know I saw you in chat. Greñas está en el chat. I know you are there. You are as hyped as I am to see our boy finally has a trailer. He is playable at the TGS, Tokyo Game Show. Yes, the Tokyo Game Show. People are playing him. He is approaching in fall. Whenever fall is, I hope I get him tomorrow. I hope I get him next week. I can't wait to get my hands on this character. But right now, Loaf and Daniel and Masa can't wait. Loaf and Danny are not patient. They want to get straight into it. They want to grab some of the money that is in the pot that I think SNK graciously also helps out with the promo and then the pop bonuses. Very, very big shout out to SNK for the trailer too. It is a very, very hype moment to be SNK fan, and then also being helped and then having our back like covered by SNK is an amazing time to be an SNK fan.
course it is. I mean, I have been in many tournaments and events now that are sponsored by SNK, in KOF, right now in Fatal Fury, in Sam Show as well. So I will use my own language and slang to tell you this, SNK. Muchas gracias, tío SNK. We use the uncle, the tío, a lot here in our local FGC. So, tío SNK, we love you. We love you so much. But the one that is not loving what Marco has to say definitely is Daniel Masa, because Loaf showed himself really strong in that one.
Yeah, right now, Daniel Masa's a team logo, the Go-Go, is not doing much justice because right now the only one that's going forward is a Loaf with the amazing zoning. This is one of the worst matchups for Billy, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Dude, I play Billy, I love this character. Kind of changed a little, his playstyle a little bit too much from the nerfs, but right now I know way too well how good Marcos has it against Billy. Just insane jump, insane movement, and then the projectile just seals the deal. And then let's get to the can opening part. No, look off, giving Danny a little bit of breathing room. We are not going to mix him. We want to be fair and square, trying to get Daniel Masa's life to zero the old-fashioned way. But Daniel Masa with the amazing level 1 reversal super. Look at that damage, but the amazing neutral jump from Loaf. The high level players are really good at just being able to neutral jump. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yes, and especially in this game, which as well as in KOF, it offers you multiple kind of jumps. It is an art to master that neutral jump whenever it's a normal jump, or even if it's a hop. You know, in SNK games, jump is part of the neutral. That is a thing that has been a really hard thing to understand to players from another fighting games. Like, they sometimes complain, nah, I really love KOF, I really want to play, or I want to play for the Fury, but the jumps, they have too many jumps. Dude, jumping is part of the neutral in SNK games. You have to put that in your mind and not let that out from it. Not at all. I woke up showing a real display of swing here against Daniel Masa. Sanretsuken right in the kisser. Hoken as well. Oh, he tries with Sanretsuken again, but Daniel Masa was prepared. He was ready with that grab, and now he is trying to take advantage of the overheat in Loaf's side. Nice confirm of the level 1. Daniel Masa with a clear energy disadvantage, but totally willing to strike. Oh, jumps in the right moment. That just different. And I must say, it looked for a moment that Daniel Masa was going to take it.
Yeah, Daniel Masa making a crucial mistake on the just guard, because you can act immediately out of just guard. So he could have landed with a heavy button and then punished immediately, but not recognizing the situation a little bit too late, right? He realizes like, I forgot to press the button, then just respected Loaf having 2 stacks of butter full meter. He has level 2 and then hitting here on deck against Daniel Masa, but no, it's always the ref slop that gets you. Loaf just needs a clean hit, getting just some straight pokes into the throw, into the pressure in the corner, but Daniel Masa getting him out of SPG, getting out of Death Store with any confirm, but still, Loaf just needs that one level 2 super. I was just about to say it and it still doesn't kill, but any chip damage might do it, and Loaf, no stranger to just throw stuff out until it works.
Ah, yeah, that is a really tough situation for Danny Masa. At least for now, Loaf seems to be in a really safe position. He is not having to risk anything on his game plan against Daniel Masa. And the other position, Daniel Masa's position, is that he has been taking some risk to try and enter and break Loaf's defense, but it has not been enough. Not yet, at least. So we are going with the next fight. Loaf still with Marco Rodriguez. Daniel Masa again with Billy King. Nice approach there by Loaf. Jumping again. Tries to mix him up with the normals, but Daniel Masa is well prepared with the defense. Unless you put a Henshi Pukiak EX on the mix. Nice offense there by Loaf. Tries again with a jump in. Nice DP. Again with the shorts. Daniel Masa tries to solve it at least for a moment there in the corner in the air. Nice confirmed with the level 1. And he finally managed to escape from the corner. But Loaf dealing pain everywhere he goes. Again, without the speed, Nishipuki EX goes with a grab the head back.
God, I accidentally muted myself out. I was at a loss for words, Gigaletto. It happened. It can happen to the best of us, y'all. Loaf with the amazing person, just letting Danny and Masa go straight to loser side of the bracket. Potentially, I'm not putting Danny Masa in the break, especially with this confirmed. And then the level 1 super to get Loaf out of SPG. This is Daniel Masa's time to do the comeback. Great throw, and then we started getting the meaty, great safe jump setup, but then the pushback, getting Loaf into that little comfy distance to start throwing out the fireballs, trying to get a jump in, and then try to get a anti-air. But right now, Daniel Masa not falling for any of Loaf's baits right now. Amazing decisions from Daniel Masa, and then this should be able to kill without bar.
It might be. It might be. And it does. Oh! Magic Pixel over there. Bates
Okay. Great decision.
Oh. That was like a mini heart attack over there on that situation. By the way, Loaf has 2 meters there laying on his pocket. So Daniel Masa has to be careful only if he wants to poke him in the distance with Billy Palito's stick. By the way, Daniel Masa as well is also having 2 meters there ready. Nice combination and confirmation with the EXs. This is gonna hurt if he decides to spend that meter. All one, level 1, that's what decision. Loaf's still in the corner. He has not been able to escape. Nice DP. The hole right in the kisser. And there it is. Now it's Loaf's turn.
Oh, it's not just Loaf's turn, it might be Loaf's game right now. Look at all this just from the dash under. And then exactly, oh no, Loaf are actually paying for his crime. He's getting a taste of his own medicine. And then the throner, no, it's still not enough. Daniel Masa always just 1 hit away from this, but yo, we managed to still stay alive. Danny and Masa putting 1 on the board, not going home yet, Gigoleto. Not going to the loser side of the bracket anytime soon.
That is right. Daniel Masa is playing a really good strategy over there, and especially just at the end with the landing punish. He was definitely waiting that jump in from Loaf, because Loaf has been jumping a lot, especially when he has his opponent right in the corner, nowhere to go for him. But this was not the case. Daniel Masa was definitely prepared to punish that landing. So let's see what Loaf does and why he does this. He put, I guess, EX right there. Red blow to finish it. Nice combination. Nishipuki EX again. Wow, job. And Daniel Masa having received a lot of damage just in the first seconds of the round, and Loaf confirming the house show Koken, sending a clear message over there.
Yeah, definitely went with the can opener strategy. I want to say, Gigoleto, I don't know if you know the little T, the little pochinche, as we like to say it, of Oichi being like, nah, this character, blockable. This character, reactable even. You, nobody and their mama reacting to Marcos, because look at Loaf's amazing pressure using the 2 guard points to be able to recognize that he can still go into the EX parry, and then he could have possibly comboed off of it. But right now, look at that rev gauge. Loaf very close to going into overheat, but the trade here is insane. And then the dash up overhead to the reset. It was just too much info, too much scrambles for Danny and Masa, and right now Loaf going comfortably to the grand finals of this qualifier.
Dude, are you in a hurry? Like, do you have to go to the bathroom? Do you have to go and work your plan? Something like that. That last round was really, really quick. I mean, he didn't last no second on the offense against his opponent, and he takes it. And with this result, he installed himself in the grand finals. And with the results well, Daniel Masa drops down onto the loser side, waiting for an opponent. It might be Cyborg, it might be Roito, it might be Robert, it might be SuperGreñas. Loser sides in this top 6 is always really interesting to watch. And I have to obviously greet all the people that is watching us right now. 74 souls enjoying fighting games, enjoying this Strike City qualifier number 2 of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. So we encourage you to follow the stream. To please, we are in September, so you know what to do. And also we encourage you to share the link of the stream, twitch.tv/kwfromance, in all your social media. Tell everybody to come and watch us, because we are having such a blast over here. Again, my man, how much time has passed since we have commentated an event? Around 6 months, something
bro,
like that.
Yeah, I remember the first events we're commentating. It was the fire strikes. Oh my
Yes,
god!
it was a fire strike, yeah. But the last time, I think that it was around 6 months ago, because there was a time in which we were doing fire strike like every week.
Every week, yeah.
This is a metaphor. This is a metaphor, Romans. We will be telling this in Spanish, so all of you can understand. Ponte las pilas con los fire strikes semanales, por favor. Aquí estamos. Aquí estamos.
Aquí estamos, gente. Gigoleto sending the message that he loves being here. He loves being with the community. So everyone in chat, shout out to everybody in chat who has said hello, who is showing some love, who is here with us in this beautiful Thursday night. Mi gente, todo el mundo aquí, el corrillo de español. Nosotros we switching it up bilingual style. Ya tú sabes, un poquito de Spanglish para después mantenerlo en sus pies, en sus tippy toes. Aquí todo el corrillo de español. Muchísimas gracias por darse la vuelta estando aquí con nosotros en la noche de hoy. Pero mi gente, no estoy aquí simplemente para darle la atención y darle amor y cariño. Yo quiero algo de ustedes. Tenemos aquí abajo el Macherino. Por favor, dale exclamación a Macherino para poder ayudar. El bracket de hoy, por favor, es completamente gratis, mi gente. Lo único que tienen que es linkear la cuenta, darle al botoncito de redimir cupón y ya automáticamente eres un sponsor, eres un gold. Pusiste dinero en el pote para la noche de hoy. Estás justamente como SNK, que después nos ayudó con el sponsor, mi gente. Bien, muchos shoutouts para SNK por ayudarnos con este torneo. Big shoutouts para toda la producción que nos estuvo ayudando durante la semana con las promociones, los torneos, los casters, todo. Pero aún muchísimas gracias a todos ustedes por estar en la noche de hoy. But we are starting to reset into the little English, you know, because the homies from the US crowd really do need to be loosened up. Come to us, bro. There is no such thing as a language barrier. Google Translate does wonders right now, but what's gonna do even more wonders is this losers quarterfinal set, Gigoleto.
Exactly, my dear dude. And we are watching a Roito against Cyborg, my dear David. Oh, Cyborg is not letting anything slip through, but Roito managed to do so anyways. Managed to skip from the corner. Shuriken, triple Shuriken again. Goes with a jump in. Oh, that shimmy over there. Roito was also prepared for that. About to fill his first meter. There, Roito has it. Cyborg as well, about to do so. Nice cross up there by Roito. He is definitely taking the wheel right now. And Cyborg has 1 meter ready. He is known for confirming the super, so in this case will be really useful. Nice just defense over there. Confirm the Shuriken, and Shuriken EX on air. Roito taking his time to seal this round.
We definitely taking inspirations from his father and the throwing out the air fireballs. Definitely taking a little bit of inspiration from Ibuki in Third Strike. I think it's the one where she had the nasty level 1 super with like the bunch of shuriken, the shuriken rain. But right now, Hokotomaru really good projectiles, and which is weird because you can hit his projectiles out of the air. One of the only situations where his projectiles are better off just trading them with a light normal than actually like just guarding them. It's kind of crazy. It's like a very unique interaction, just hitting the fireballs out.
That is really true. That is really true, and that is something that it is a really good feature in a game like this, like having the amount of defensive options like Fatal Fury has. It's definitely amazing because it is demonstrating that having a lot of defensive options is not a bad thing for the game, and is not limiting the amount of offensive options that you have. Not at all. And actually, this is a really fact to word because Roito just did it.
Yeah. Right now, we're seeing we're really seeing Cyborg having a tough time kind of adjusting to like drastic gameplays, right? He hasn't been able to like flip the switch and then just be like completely offense, go back to neutral. Yeah, he's really just completely staying to like this one style of just trying to get the clean hits or just like a stray hits, and it's just not working out because Roito knows how to play the character. He knows how to play a lane. We watch Justin Wong all the time. We are fans of Chris G. This is a very, very lame character, and right now against Billy it's very rough because Hokuto Maru decides when he goes in. He can Hokuto Maru can do it on the flip of a switch, but so can Billy, and Cyborg really needs to make adjustments.
And in this case, this is really a matchup issue. I mean, Roito has to play like this, like baiting and spacing, trying for Cyborg to bite that bait. And from Cyborg, he has also to maintain really calm and really precise on his neutral game. Nice confirm of the super by Roito. And again, those air shurikens are becoming a real struggle for Cyborg, I must say.
Yeah, but Roito definitely has to take some credit right now. He is piloting Hokuto Maru to perfection. Basically, like Robert is just amazing with this character right now, playing to all of his strengths, utilizing all the shurikens and the spacing and the correct spacing too. Because he is not just throwing out those projectiles, he's throwing them in very specific games. Oh my god, we are starting to look like Morrigan with all these fireballs, with the TK Soulfist covering all the possible angles, and then anytime they are close we just jump back and then use the boosters. But instead of boosters we have the ninjutsu style. I'm just always imagining somebody in like all the set is a green screen, and then there's just somebody like carrying Hokuto Maru for like the double jump. He's just carrying him around because it looks
with the wires.
It's a very, very funny. Yeah, with the wires. It's a very, very funny jump.
Oh, yes, it is. And also, when you said like we're entering into a Morrigan state, at this point, I really think that the ones who will be bringing Morrigan to life in a video game soon will be SNK. I mean, it's just a guess. It's just a guess. But I think that this might happen, like on a Fatal Fury, on a KOF, or even something would be great as well. I don't know how we'll be doing it, but they definitely should be doing it. I mean, I don't matter if it is SNK, I don't matter if it is Capcom, I don't matter if it is Attica, I don't matter if it is freaking Activision, just give me Morrigan, please.
Your job, my brother. Don't ask for the character, ask for the game, bro. It's been a minute since we've seen a good Darkstalkers, a little good VSAF too. It's been a minute.
I want my Vampire Savior right away. I want it. Please hear me, hear us. But if we will be speaking about companies that hear their crowd, SNK is definitely one of them. Their support to their worldwide communities on the tournaments, on the events, offline or online, has been just amazing. I mean, first of all, I have a lot of merch since KOF 14, thanks to SNK and the gifts that they bring us to the tournaments. Sam Show as well, KOF 15 as well, And I need to get more goodies of Fatal Fury, I must say as well. But again, SNK, with all the support that it's giving to all the communities and all the tournament, it's just amazing. But what is amazing as well is the playstyle that is showing Cyborg right now, countering a lot of Roito's previous strengths during the previous fights. 1 meter there for every one of them. Nice jump in, but Cyborg is just on point with the defense, near or far. Nice jump in again, but Roito was aware. Another shuriken to prevent the jump in, but Cyborg with the feet just stick on the ground. I like that. Roito trying to space him out on all the ways that he is finding possible, but Cyborg is just too calm for this Hokutomaru.
Yeah, right now, Cyborg just to keep it calm, but no, the commentator's curse striking. Oh no, we are getting jigs too, because that is not confirmed to be able to close the round. That is tragic for our boy Cyborg. Ah.
We were at just 2 seconds of finishing the round. By time, the patience, the calmness, and also the determination that Cyborg was showing with the neutral game was just insane. But there's going to be a point in which Roito has to be able to crack that strong defense, to crack that strong wall that is in front of him. And now Cyborg has 2 meters in his pocket right away to be used, and now he's jumping more. Roito is connecting more shurikens as well. Nice jump in. Beats confirms the level 1 switch side, goes for the grab. Cyborg is in big trouble right now. Nice confirm. This will be all. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. With 3-2-0, Roito takes the fight. What an entertaining match, my man.
Yeah, truly. I mean, it was definitely entertaining when there was slugging, when they was in each other's faces. But for the most part, we almost went the timeout twice, Jigo.
Yes, I think this last match was really entertaining, but yes, the rest of the match, I mean, they took their time. Personally, I am not discomfort when I see playstyles like this, like Justin Wong, as you said, like the sword style, as Hungry Box as well, as Chris D. I mean, if you have to zone, you have to zone. If you have to throw fireballs until it goes dark, you have to do that. That is the way. There is not a manual from the game that says you must not throw fireballs more than 10 times. There's not. Even you must not like it. It's another playstyle, and that is it. I mean, those are the days in which we were playing on the arcades are long gone, sadly. So the concept of honor and the playstyle of a player has changed as well. So if you need to zone him out until it goes dark, you just had to do it, man.
Yeah, truly, just like we have to shout out this tournament again, y'all. We cannot get enough of shilling this game. We have October 4th, just a week away, Mijigo. Right now, we have Vegas Climax with all these amazing SNK games, two of which are qualifiers. If you see Fatal Fury and then Sam Show are SWC qualifiers, y'all. So be sure to go there. Manage to catch the flight last minute, even if it's not to compete, it's to hang out, because we have some amazing players. One of the best players in the world. One of those players is in this very bracket. Loaf is confirmed to go to Vegas, finally being able to flex that visa and then that amazing Marcos that we've seen all throughout the night. But hey, y'all.
Oh,
I am somewhat of a TO myself, supposedly. I don't even know who gave me this kind of power, because right now we are hosting the Metro City Kumite. Yes, sir. We are back to running tournaments, y'all. We do ladder style matchmaking. If you have been at Paragon, if you have been an MK, the ones who invented this stuff, shout out to Mr. Aquaman, who did the ladder matchmaking and then helped us pioneer a new age for brackets. You have 1 hour and a half to play as many matches as you can with everybody who entered the tournament, and you are randomly paired, almost as if you are getting a ranked match, but it's with the people who entered the tournament. It is first to three the entire hour and a half, and then it's also first to three in the top 8. It is a community-based tournament, y'all. So go there, have fun, get practice, talk with the players, get better at the game. This is a tournament for you. Mi gente, bien rápido aquí cambiando para los que están hablando en español. Tranquilo, se los dejo después. Ahora mismo vamos aquí a el match de Greñas contra Robert. I can't wait to get into this match, Gigo.
I must say, before beginning the match, I really dig the art style that you're rocking, guys, over there for that event. I really dig it. I really dig it. I love it. It's something really different for what we are accustomed to see in the FGC. A little bit more art-ish, if you want to say it in a certain way, but I really dig it, so keep it up. Keep it up. And now, SuperGreñas with my about to be a waifu, because King is still on the first place and she never will be leaving, I think. Rocking that pre-chat nicely over there against Robert, and another one strong right in the kisser, right as a no key, and SuperGreñas takes this first round.
Yeah, that elbow to the face definitely realigning his jaw, his nose, his spirituality, todas las edades, bro. Right now, Robert is seeing stars off of that first round, but Greñas right now trying to not die from Robert's pressure and then just rev blows right now. But then Robert putting himself in the corner, still fine situation, especially with the cross up on the tech. So Gigoleto, just to give you a little heads up, you have 4 different kinds of wake ups. You have the close, well, 5 technically if you do nothing. You have the close roll forward and back, and then you have a long roll forward and back. But you anybody who has a dash or a run can dash over you while you're doing the recovery, and you can get crossed up or same side. So people who have a run in this game can have 50-50s by forcing people to tech.
Yes, that's definitely a feature that I think, at least from my viewpoint, makes Fatal Fury City of the Wolves a really rich and unique game. The fact that some characteristics can be exploited over another characteristics of another players, using also a universal mechanism present in the game. It's almost like they put a little bit of a hero shooter vibe on on this fighting game. A little bit of it, like just a little bit of an essence, giving that feature to some of the players of the roster.
Yeah, a game where you see the tech chases and like the rolls is Rivals of Ether, surprisingly enough.
Yes. And also, I know that for another tournament that we are also shouting here, they will have that game on the roster. But what we are having now is 1 for SuperGreñas, 0 for Robert. At least for now. We will see what happens in this next match, my dear David.
Yeah, for sure. Gigoleto, we are about to have a great match, because remember, y'all, this is the losers finals. This is the full of piranhas, full of piranhas. Like Gigoleto said, this is the killers of the bracket. This is where all the sharks are swimming and all of them are smelling blood all at the same time. Anybody who loses here will go home. And right now, Greñas and Robert need to make it or break it to be able to try to get to losers finals and then face Danny and Masa. But they also have the big hurdle, which is Roito, waiting for them. Right now, all these Hokuto Marus are just like, they're gatekeeping, truly.
Yes, they definitely are. Goes for the EX. The pushback just saved him from the punish as well. Nice air to interruption with a short. EX. SuperGreñas on his way onto the corner against his opponent, but Robert managed to put a cold compress on his situation. Nice combination over there with Nix, and then the heavy kick just to solve this round. And Robert seems to be a little bit more in the discovering side of his opponent's strategy.
Yeah, Robert has definitely faced Greñas pretty comfortably should be able to adjust the Greñas' style of
Yeah.
just waiting for that solid hit, right, Jigo? Because that's the thing with Preacher, she's hard to get. It's hard for Preacher to consistently get that clean hit, and when she does need to have at least like have 2 EXs, almost 3, or like a bar to be able to fully get the knockdown and her game plan started. But for Greñas, that is but a stepping stone to success. We should be able to clear, especially if we use the bar. Look at that optimization, and look, one good knockdown led to the entire round, Jigo.
Notes. I'm taking notes over here. I'm like that. I'm like that character from Slam Dunk, like Hikoichi, like the one that said "Lo tengo anotado." The one was writing down every characteristic of the players. I'm that guy in this moment, like feeling tech all the way. Because man, I'm definitely learning here with SuperGreñas. Robert by his part doing an amazing job there with the punishes and not being hit at all. Is this going to be a perfect, or is it commentator curse? No. No, it's not. It is a perfect, ladies and gentlemen. Robert putting another fight on his pocket and tying this up against SuperGreñas.
Usually have tougher opponents.
Yeah, right now actually putting one on the board again. Y'all, I cannot stress this enough. Robert is one. He is one of those guys. He is Timothy himself. He is one of the best players right now that is pretty adjustable. Robert can adjust to the situation. He can be very aggressive with the Hokutomaru. He can be clean. He can be sloppy, just throwing out that rev, and then the rev will just slobbering all over the dance floor and then slobbering all over the controller. We be mashing, but again, Robert is the one who can flip the switch immediately, but right now Greñas has to deal with that adaptability. Let's see if we try to be a little bit more aggressive, try to actually maybe use a little bit more guard cancels anytime that Robert tries to force his way in. Definitely is a good way to get the party started, but look at all these plus frames baiting the red flow, which is safe on block, mind you.
I mean, just as you said, the adaptability that Robert is showing right now is definitely really telling against the SuperGreñas that we are always really accustomed to see him in a really dominant situation, but not now. I mean, it's as well. I was telling that Robert has this a little bit solved, but no, SuperGreñas is shutting my mouth right away. Nice grab there by Robert. Again, just different in the middle, goes with the shimmy as well. Nice interruption of the jump, managed to enter right away. Nobody's having meter, at least not for now. Nice EXs, but SuperGreñas was really aware of it there. I know that I can push a button. I know that I can have a heavy punch press right over there and punish you all the way up. Nice decision there by SuperGreñas.
Yeah, like Greñas definitely just like bobbing and weaving just in the corner, looking for that one counter. We looking like Ichiro Miyata from Hajime no Ippo. We looking for that very good cross counter, bro. But right now, Robert definitely equipped with the counter to the counter, but we have the bar. We have the 2 bars actually, so we have really good reversals on deck. Let's see if we can use them to get out of this corner, because Greñas is not letting up, and that would not be enough. Greñas with the amazing jump in the corner to close out that round.
What a reference, my man. What a reference. As another Hajime no Ippo enjoyer, what a reference, my man. Just waiting for the right moment to punch that freaking counter on his opponent's face, and that was exactly the case. Right now, Robert has to show his adaptability ability, just for saying in some way. SuperGreñas, by his part, it seems like he, obviously, those players had been playing to each other a long time, not only maybe in his Fatal Fury, but he definitely knows how to overcome these kind of situations. Again, not only in this game, not only with this character, this is a player ability.
But right now, if anybody has a player ability, it is Robert the Shinebug, man. Every time I open my mouth, Greñas be like, bro, shut up. I am Timothy Jones. I am he be in the Himalayas, bro. He is all the hymns. He is representing this character
It's like a
to
monk.
the best, to the exactly, bro. He is representing this character to its top peak, but Robert, no slouch, not gonna let Greñas get a free pass into the loser semis right now. Robert with the amazing jump and into the low clipping. Greñas and then with the amazing jumping for the second time with the counter hit. Robert looking way more alive now.
For the 81 souls that are enjoying this wholesome tournament, this Strike City qualifier number 2 of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, we want to thank you, obviously. And also, we still have some coupons available on Matterino, so simply command Matterino in the chat and you will have the link to get in there and redeem your code, because we still have some. We actually have 24 codes about to be redeemed, so just get on the link and get started and redeem your code on SuperGreñas. My god, this dude is crazy. Nice, super confirm, trying to tie the energy game up, but no, Robert is just straight on his mind, telling the opponent that no, you shall not pass, you will not be overcoming this. This is my fight, this is my ground. We are tied up again.
Yo, I've been telling y'all, if there is anybody that can give Greñas the run for the money, it is PT Robert right now. I'm telling you, this was gonna be one of the best matches of the night because there is a back and forth, Jigo. Both of these players really want to win that qualifier.
It's like a freaking ping pong match, you know? Like one player sometimes it is really dominating, and this happens in almost every ping pong match. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I really freaking love watching ping pong sometimes. And this is a thing that really happens sometimes also in fighting games. I think that is the reason why I enjoy watching ping pong sometimes as well.
Yeah, because right now in ping pong, you're not fighting just your demons and the opponent. You're dealing with a little tiny ball with a little tiny paddle that's going like a 60 miles per hour. So that's all I'm saying. You gotta be on your stuff to be able to deal with those type of reactions and that type of decision making. But these two players are the people who can truly make those clutch decisions multiple times in a row. This is the best of the best, y'all.
Nice cross up try there by Robert, but anyways, he managed to have the damage horse on his side. Nice wake up there over the by Greñas. Tries with EX, stops at the second hit to keep himself safe. Another jump in, and this is it. Yes, this is it. My man Robert about to close this.
Yeah, right now, Greñas now is the one who needs to do the adapting. Who adapts to the adapter? Like, who watches the watchman right now, Jigo? Because right now, Greñas needs to watch his back, his front, all sides, all corners that point on the compass. Because right now, the only way to victory is by making sure that he gets this round. And right now, Robert putting him very close to overheat. But these poke outs and then the amazing poke outs from Greñas, not letting Robert get anywhere near. And then with the from into the super, this is looking all Greñas, especially with the empty jump low. We might not have enough rev to kill, but we are going for the setup. Okay, great jump back from Greñas, and now it is tied 1-1. Set point, match point. This is a make it or break it, Jigo.
This is what an amazing fight we have been watching over here. It is really sad for this to happen like in the losers quarterfinal. This easily can be like a real winner final or even a grand final. This is a really high quality match over here. SuperGreñas displaying all of this power, and we are going with all. Ladies and gentlemen, it is really rare for us to see a level 3, but here it is. like the Pantera album, a vulgar display of power. Nice air-to-air interaction there. Robert is staying alive, throwing shurikens with 2 meters on his pocket. Nice EX there by SuperGreñas, which is about to close this down, but it's not possible yet. Robert is staying alive, tries with an almost. This is really tense. Another EX, another just defense, all the one by Robert. SuperGreñas is not able to close it yet. He only needs one entrance. Nice! Nice!
Yeah.
Oh!
Right now, Robert getting the core, the confirms of his lifetime. I think this could be death with the confirm into the super, and Robert clutches it out against Greñas, moving forward to loser semifinals. What a set, y'all.
That was incredible. That clutch moment over there by Robert. God damn. It really seemed that SuperGreñas at one point had the whole match on the palm of his hand, but that was not the case. Robert, with his adaptability, with his raw ambition, I must say, that was really shown on that last match, was really fruitful. I must say, was really fruitful for him. And with this result, actually, he has to fight Roito.
There's going to be the mirror match. Definitely not the first time we've seen it. These are the characters, and in my opinion, these are kind of the characters that are always just going to be present. Right now, meta a little bit stale, because remember that conversation, that very good point that you had. There's always the pocket character that you need. In this game, you kind of need to have 5. You need to play at least one of the top 5, and then maybe have a pocket of like the 6th, 7th, 8th best character. Because right now that top 5 has all the very strong universal mechanics that we had, and they're also stupid. They're like broken, you know. There's no real reason to play anybody else. But still, we have people still repping the Billy. We have the Preachers. We have the Andy score. Amazing Andy, too. There's a lot of really strong players representing the rest of the cast. But, man, I kind of miss me some good fashion grapplers. My favorite KOF 15 character is Shermie, La Baby, Mi Amor. I love that character to death. I really want a true grassroots grappler, like at least decent into this game.
Yes, we're in depth. We're in depth. We definitely need more grapplers, but we need something else. We need to have the power trio back together in Fatal Fury. We already have Terry, obviously. We already have Andy, but soon we will be having Joe. Let's check that out.
Hope you batten down the hatches, because we're anticipating some Category 5 Muay Thai. You're just another cameo in the Legend of Joe! Don't blink, you might miss another Joe Higashi victory! Fatal Fury! City of the Wolves!
And there we have it. That was Joe Higashi. He will be dropping soon on a Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. And my man Davey is really expecting that moment.
Bro, I am telling you, this character will complete me, bro. I need my boy Joe. Bro, I got into the scene by KOF, right? I did not play any other SNK games. I knew about the company, but KOF 15 was like my first introduction to SNK, and then I just started loving everything else. I like Sam Show. I love Darly Dagger. Amazing character design. And then I also fell in love right now with Fatal Fury right now. It's like a perfect balance right now. But right now we are going to try to see like a little bit of unbalance right now, because this is like top three versus top three right now. This is like one of the best characters in the game, probably one of the most common matchups, if I'm inclined to say. Surprisingly, there's not a lot of Canes. I barely see them in the top 10
Yes.
bracket. I barely see them in the top 10 discords. I only see like one or two in the consistent top 8s. It's just like, it's weird.
That is really telling, and I also thank all the players because they are showing us a really diverse character variety on all the tournaments. I really appreciate that. I mean, I cannot tell you those Tekken 7 times in which Leroy was just launched. You remember that Evo Japan, that top
Yes.
8 Leroys, 1 Julia. I don't want to be back on those kind of moments again in any of my fighting games. So SNK is doing a really good job with this one. We have been seeing a really good variety of characters during all the tournaments across 1 year for each one. Remember, Robert has the purple Hokutomaru, Roito goes with the red scarf Hokutomaru, you know, rocking the Strider Hiryu bandana or something, or scarf.
I think it's like it should be a scarf because it is around his neck. But for the most part, right now the thing that is going around his neck is just the pressure from Robert right now. Is just choking the life out of Rojito, not being able to get anything started, because look at that, we basically got a ghetto perfect from Robert's side, but no, we actually got clipped by the jump in. We got clipped by the jump in a second time, and then Rojito with the confirm from the EX pokes. We definitely spending that cash because we get mixed off of here. No, we try to go for the empty, for the throw there on the meaty, but still, it's a bad situation from Rojito because it was all up to Robert doing the teleport to close it out.
Dude, this matchup is like putting a bunch of crabs in a little space. It's just too much. It's just too much. It's like putting like 10 crabs on a little bucket. But it's only 2 characters over here. So with this result, Robert is winning, at least for now, 1/0 against Roito. So we will be seeing another mirror match. Obviously, there is no character change by Roito. He is sticking to his weapon. He's sticking to Hokutomaru to show the Shiranui style power over here in this Strike City qualifier number 2. Playing obviously Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Starting right away with the shurikens. Oh my god. Runs away in front of him. Nice red blow wake up. Tries again with the air game, but Roito was really aware. Again, Robert trying to push the offense on the opponent. The dump in, nice cross up intent, and the EX. That is definitely fruitful for Roito, who puts the opponent on the corner. Nice corner carry position. He has to maintain this all the way, and one mistake there by Robert. Roito is almost taking this round, but this is not it, at least not yet. He needs only one more entrance. Nice throw take over there. Robert is still insisting. Oh, the jump. This is gonna hurt, definitely. We don't have a super. He drops the opportunity and the grab. What a mistake.
Yeah, too many reset Okaibas, bro. That was too many resets right now. Definitely got sent to the Shadow Realm there. But right now, Robert's still in the lead with a point right now. Rojito trying to get something started with these amazing confirms and then even a better confirm, almost setting up Robert for a 3-touch situation here, but we wake up with the super. We had 2 bars, we could at least spend them because we were not saving that for the next game. We are spending them to keep ourselves alive, and then the bait on the repo,
Bait.
but then no dice on the confirm with the heavy right now. Trying to bait a reversal that we got in with the baiting the fireball, but still no confirm. That was so weird. I'm pretty sure you can do EX Tatsu when you hit the air hit. That was very awkward.
Wow, my man Roito is definitely in the zone right now. That domination over Robert on that first, I mean, on the last part of the fight was just insane and managed to tie this matchup 1-1. I'm not expecting to see any character changes, nor by Roito, nor by Robert. This will be, I think, a mirror match until the end. And this is it. I want to thank and to greet to the 71 souls that are right now watching this tournament, watching this stream on twitch.tv/KOF Remember that, so you can also share the link in all your social media. We go on again with a 5-mirror match between Roito and Purple. Now the waters are a lot more calm, but Roito is the one that managed to break the ice at least for a little bit. Nice run in, but Roito was also prepared. Nice punish over there by Robert. Gets the corner pressure position and sits again. Nice throw take, and Roito tries to gather his thoughts together again.
But right now, getting clipped with a bar, and SPG is going to hurt because Rev is an amazing mechanic here. And then with the punish, we are very close to burnout. We're not gonna get the kill, but this is a mix-up situation. We went with the universal overhand. Right now, Roito trying to catch up the lead, trying to actually take the lead in the board right now against Robert.
Oh yes, at least by 1 round. But he really needs this because Robert has been showing what has been showing during the whole tournament, which is a real huge adaptability capacity, and this is no exception. He has been right at the top against Roito's playstyle. Nice defense over there. He also blocks the overhead, but Roito ends entering all the way. Nice wake up super. Tries again with a cross up. That jump was so tricky. Robert sees a huge opportunity over here. He has another meter. He's going to spend it. It's not enough yet. Roito stays alive, but not for much. 2 normals, and the job is done. Nice round there to Robert.
Yeah, definitely Robert waking up a little bit, being a little bit more comfortable. And now we are starting to see the just guard into Rev Blow. A lot of characters, a lot of the high level players have learned how to deal with that option. But any just guard cancels into like supers or hard knockdowns is really worth it, because you have to mix up how your pressure works, how your jump ins work. It really changes how people play the game, and right now there's a change in momentum from Roito's side, being able to get the party started all from but a simple cross up. And then look at this damage into the level 1 into the mix. No, we are trying to bait a reversal there, trying to keep it safe, trying to keep it simple, bro. But this, that trade might have been the end for either of the players. But right now in burnout, it is looking like Roito was about to die, but no, clutching it out from Jostle. That Roito takes the lead against Robert.
Ooh, he can breathe for now. He can definitely breathe for now. I think that was a really tough moment for Roito. He definitely had to pull some tricks off the hat on that situation. It was a really tough match for Roito. That is basically the only thing that I have to say for this last match. And for Robert, he really needs to be pushing a little bit more on his own ability. He can definitely do it, but there were some points in which those defense errors were costing him the whole match. And Roito, we know, we have been seeing it. This guy is This guy sees an opponent's opportunity and he won't let that pass right away over his side. Definitely not. And the next match, nice shuriken match, I must say. Nice block over there by Roito, just defense, air to air. Robert again is trying to do exactly the same. Is, you know what? I will play exactly like you, not the same character, just your style as well. Oh, wake blow, insane. Oh, the overhead. This is gonna hurt. Robert has all the cards for his sides right now.
Yeah, right now we are assembling all the pieces of Exodia, or at least a Royal Straight Flush, but no, Rojito not being able to fully get the comeback. And right now, Robert actually manages to clutch it out. But remember, Robert needs to at least win the next 2 games. And right now, Rojito, very, very clutch player, can definitely make that little switch and then get the party started. But Robert right now with just too much pressure into the empty jump blow, into the back throw. Oh my god, the counter rev blow, we love to see it. I told you, high level players are used to dealing with these situations, but then the cross under into the corner, into the big confirm. See, you can pick up from the EX teleport with ease. You just gotta be aware. We have to have the situational awareness to be able to get those confirms and make those decisions. That right now tie it up, Gigoleto, 2-2.
Are you like a fan
Wow,
or something?
mi gente.
That's a really
Yeah,
good
right
cosplay.
now, being able to tie it up is very, very important for
Mhm.
Robert right now, which was losing a little bit of momentum. But this is make it or break it.
Yes, I mean that last round, god damn. The whole fight was definitely balanced. Like we had our slower starts, and then the fight was taking a really more aggressive pace. But this last round was explosive from start to an end. I hope that this next and last fight, actually to close this match, is equally explosive. Again, the Shuriken match. Nice teleport over there by Robert, trying to push a corner carry. Roito managed to escape, but not without damage. That grab was definitely waiting for him. Nice shuriken by Robert. Roito rounds his way against his opponent. Goes to the other corner of the screen. Oh, nice rep. Wake up there by Robert. It's about to close the round actually, but not yet. Robert is putting some cold compresses on this situation, and Roito is suffering a lot. One defense mistake, one round for Robert, and this is match point.
Yeah, right now Robert doing as I've advised, using a little bit more of the just guard cancels, especially when the running behind the projectile is super strong against Otomaru, especially when he can whiff punish you trying to hit the projectile out of the air. Robert noticing that, but it might not be enough to stop Rojito from taking this round with just insane relentless pressure. Managed to get the poke out, but then the tech chase into the throw bait might actually put Rojito in a touch of that situation. Next hit will be able to
This is it.
kill, and then history repeats itself. Life is a cycle right now, and Robert is the only one that has managed to get closing the cycle, ending Rojito's streak here at Strike City of the Wolves.
If you want to use Hoku Tomato, you have to ask for my permission first, says Robert in this last
True.
match. What a great mirror match. What a great match as well for Robert and Rojito. He did a great job as well. But sadly, always there's one man standing at the end. And that man is, in this case, Robert, who did a really great match against Rojito. And now he has to face for the losers finals, because yes, we are here on what might be the potential yes, it is losers
Second
final.
to last game, yes, it's
Second to last game. Second to last game. Hopefully And we will be having Daniel Masa with his Billy against Robert's Hokutomaru. This match will be fun as hell.
And right now we about to see some hell, especially if they start rocking Billy's soundtrack, the good old rock and roll. Which I'm not surprised Billy represents rock and roll, but he's British. He should be rocking that punk rock, right?
Well, he actually for the first themes like the London marches, those are really thrash metal and crossover. And thrash metal is basically a crossover between heavy metal and punk rock. So definitely there is some punk in Billy's vibe. There definitely is punk rock in there, but you know he likes thrash metal. I love thrash metal, and basically if you hear to like the classic London march, it's basically Motorhead. It's not a thing that Motorhead.
I see, I understand. And then with the 7 gold and letters to start off the first game of losers finals, Daniel Masa definitely rocking Robert's role right now with this Billy right now.
Yes, Palito in action. Again, 1 meter for pocket right now. He spends it all the way. Daniel Masa not amazed, not amused for what Robert just did. Nice short hop into punish. He puts him on a core position. The pressure is just too real. And Daniel Masa has to put at least 2 tricks from the head if he wants to be free from this one. And yes, that is the trick. That is the rabbit that we were expecting, it seems.
Oh, yeah, right now we are trying to get to stay alive right now. At least the first game is very very important because it kind of decides the momentum of and the mentality of the player. If I'm one game ahead, I can play the next very calm, or I can go very heavy into the pressure because now I have the momentum. You are scared of losing, and right now Robert is taking that mentality too hard. He smells the blood. He is one of these sharks in this water right now, trying to close it against Danny and Masa and make sure he gets his first game right now. But Danny no slouch to recognizing the situation in water level 2.
I love that awareness, that punish practice, and that execution. That was just nice by Daniel Masa, who is having definitely an energy, a life struggle, which Robert just used against him. And we have an opening. We have a start. We have 1 point in Robert's account against Daniel Masa's 0.
Right now, people, remember, stay hydrated. Very important to get some water. It has been a long night, but right now it's going to be an even longer night from Daniel Masa. Being down 1 game means he needs to win 3 more in a row, or at least get to the 3rd point. That's all it matters, to be able to go against El Gran Loco.
Get ready.
Who will be the one? Who will be his opponent? Who will be Loaf's nightmare? Hopefully, because Loaf has been really calm on his run during this tournament. Really comfortable as well. So we will see nice answer there by Daniel Masa. Staying in the corner is not an issue for me, he says. Nice damage output. Robert gets closer and closer to the corner. Nice air-to interaction there. Nice and Aiken by Robert. That pause on the jump. Daniel Masa is also really aware of this, and he punished that. Again, Robert is in trouble. Nice confirm of the shurikens. 1 meter of the for Robert. He is trying to look for a conversion to finally spend that meter and finish that round. That does defense in air. Oh my god, Daniel Masa is just really aware of everything in this fight.
Yeah, right now Daniel Masa giving his all to be able to adjust to the adjuster, aka Pente Robert right now. Billy used to be one of Hogotomaru's like bad matchups because that Junpei and his dash used to be just impossible to deal with for Hogotomaru, but we got the counter hit. That is a -4, -5. Billy does have the frame data to be able to punish any of his jump backs or any of his Abare options after the red blow, but the throw loop situation and then the empty jump loops. Robert also trying to mix up Daniel Masa's defense game. His patterns are being shown, but then the level 1 to close it out. Danny tying it up. I'm telling you, Jigo, these last sets are some of the best of the night.
That is totally correct, my dear David, because in this instances is in which all the players can maybe show their final tricks, the tricks that they didn't show maybe during top 8 or maybe during the rest of the tournament. So these are the tasty matches. We want to thank and greet to all the people that are still watching us over here by twitch.tv/KLFRomance. Don't forget to share the stream in all your social media. Don't forget to follow if you haven't done that, and don't forget to subscribe because we are still on September, so you had to take advantage of that while you can. Nice grab over there by Robert. Twice again, nice defense, but Daniel Masa goes right away for the punish. Nice. Robert with the straight side. He's going for a really more traditional defense, it seems, but Daniel Masa, it's not letting him breathe, not at all. Robert has been to be focused on defense a lot more than in other matches.
Yeah, and now we're starting to see what made this matchup hell for Hogotomaru. For the most part, if you see Billy has an amazing jump A, it is meant for anti-air. Air-to-air is that very specific, like this is a very, very long-reaching fast poke that is very, very hard for Hogotomaru to deal with. Right now, Daniel Masa making sure that anytime Robert jumps, he dashes, which is the correct response. And anytime he does double jump, he does an air-to-air to make sure he gets sniped out of the air. This is a bad match, one of the very few bad matches Hogotomaru has, but that hasn't stopped Robert yet, and now he is starting to get the ball rolling with the tech throws. Not Daniel Masa not letting out any of the just blocks on defense, but getting started with those dash under Gigoletto. I am telling you, anytime Robert just lifts off the ground, Daniel Masa has that button on a macro.
And basically that imagine that is just a button that can compromise all Robert Air's strategy. Only one button, so he has to rethink all of his strategy when he's trying to do some air game and to do some ground game as well, because Daniel Masa just entered 3 times non-stop, full strength and not wanting to leave anything behind. What a display of power there by Daniel Masa, my man.
Daniel Masa looking like that one big truck that's just blasting Dragula by Rob Zombie. It's just like full speed ahead, 80 plus miles an hour, just running through Robert's defense right now. It's looking, it might look like it's rough for Robert, but right now Dani and Masa has to be very, very wary of Robert, because now he's looking like a cornered animal right now. He is at the brink of death. He will do anything to win or stay alive, Jigo.
I mean, he's aware right now that he cannot play his air offensive the way he's been used to during the rest of the tournament. Daniel Masa is definitely prepared for what Robert has to show, but he right now is forcing himself to lay his playstyle more in the ground, which has been effective, at least for now. Well, Daniel Masa, by his part, has been deciding to take a little bit of a distance against Robert, and Robert by himself, since he has a lot more energy, he is just letting him be. If you want to lay back, you can, on the other side of the screen, of course. If you want to get close, you will be getting harmed, but Daniel Masa finds a way to enter. Are we seeing a comeback again?
Well, it might be possible, but after that throw situation, it might be very hard for Danny and Masa to actually manage to close out this round. And then with the timer, it was rough. That was the universal anti-air, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of whack. It's weird. It's a weird move.
It is bad if it's there and you have to use it. You just use it. That is a really universal rule of fighting games. Sometimes it can collide with Honor, sometimes it can collide with certain local codes, but it is what it is. If there is a tool that you can use in a boost to win a match, you just must use it. And I know Daniel Masa with 2 meters on his pocket, he's only going to spend one of them. Robert again near to the corner between the wall and the sword with 1 meter as well in his pocket, and Daniel Masa is not stopping. Oh, he finds the gap to punish with a level 1. Nice confirmation with the short lows. This is gonna hurt as well. He managed to spend himself a meter that he just built. Daniel Masa in a tough situation goes with the grab, and we have a tie up again, 2 against 2.
I'm telling you, Robert is just one. He locked in, bro. He definitely made the best decisions right there. Very clutch it out, making sure he confirmed those close crouching light into close 5B. That is the one confirm he can have to link it to EXs. So if he would have been just a tiny bit far, he would have not been able to confirm and then get that big damage necessary for the kill.
So now we have to see what will be the outcome. Will Daniel Masa will be giving us his strong neutral game, or will be Robert the one that takes the fight with all his explosive air strategy that has been showing us during all this top 8, during all the tournament as well? But Daniel Masa seems to be the one to open this up. Nice damage over there. Nice grab as well by Robert, putting his opponent near to the corner. Nice grab again. Building meter. Nice response there by Daniel Masa. Robert is in trouble. This could kill. Is it gonna kill? It did kill. God damn the damage. Daniel Masa takes this round, and this is match point.
Yeah, right now, Robert having the ability to have the SPG and then the bar, he can get the party started very easily, very quickly. But Daniel Masa just with these pokes and then these air-to-airs and then the amazing jumping, we're not able to get the full heavy punish, but still, it was a big chunk of damage and then a huge swing in favor of Dani Masa's momentum. Robert trying to get something started here, trying to bait out some type of missed input from El Masa with these jumps, but then we get the same jump into the empty jump low, and that was the confirm I was talking about previously. This might be looking all Robert. Oh, just one more hit, shoot again, but then Daniel Masa's defense is just too on point. Oh, this is any straight hit. Great defense, no budge. Oh, but then confirmed. Oh, this
No way.
It. Nah, he clutches it out. This is level 2. No, we just went from the level 1 to confirm it, and Daniel Masa getting his run back against Loaf in grand finals.
That is correct, my friend. Daniel Masa will be definitely having his run back opportunity against Loaf. And we have to say it, this was a huge display of power and a huge and great tournament for Robert. I mean, this 3rd place was more than deserved. You did amazing, my dude. You really did it amazing with that Hokuto Maru. We really hope that you did that you do a lot better on future tournaments, but this was not your time. At least not now, because we will be seeing right now who is going to take this home. Is it going to be Loaf? Is it going to be Daniel Masa? We will see. But if there's something that I have to tell you like right away, is that we are still having some Materino codes available for you to redeem. We have actually 23 codes, so hurry up and redeem your code before this stream is ending, it's nothing but 3 clicks, my man. Nothing but 3 clicks. You will not burn much calories, but come on, you can do it for us.
Yeah, truly use that energy left to give a little bit more love to our players by doing the code redemption in the match arena, y'all. If not, remember you can show this channel some love and romance some love for bringing you these amazing streams by subbing to the channel. It is September. You can see that little 25% off button, subscribe right there, bro. It's just taunting you. It's just taunting you to be able to fully support your channels and then also your community. But if not, thank you all for being here, all 55 of y'all. Oh, then we're skyrocketing back to the 60s, almost 70s. Everybody that is in the chat, in the stream, everybody who is also gonna be watching this video ahead of time in the future. Shout outs to all of y'all for staying with us till the grand finals. I am super hyped.
That is right, man. What a hype moment to be alive to this grand final between Loaf and Daniel Masa. And Loaf is starting this fight, starting this round right away with all that aggression. Daniel Masa is not doing anything, at least not now. Kyokugenryu power unleashed on screen by Loaf. What an aggressive playstyle, my man.
And like I said, Loaf is just one of those players that just loves using every move in the command list, bro. See, we're even using the unknown forbidden veins right now against Danny El Masa, El Ruletas. The Mr. Roulette is living up to his name, but Danny El Masa with the end here finally stopping a reign to the shenanigan of gambling with all those special moves right now, putting everything on the line. Daniel Masa with SPG having the opportunity to use the rev blow and the knockdowns. Great jump and look with the anti-air, and this is going to be amazing damage for Danny, and we should be able to get the safe jump here. No, we mess up the jump, and that might cost us the round.
Not yet, but Loaf is definitely doing his job, and he's doing it quite well. So we have an opening, we have a start here. We have 1 against 0. Loaf takes this first match against Daniel Masa, and I must say in a really aggressive way against Daniel Masa, who was having a really tough time against Robert, but he definitely managed to pull that match out. But with Loaf, it is a total different story. Hoko Tomato is nothing like Marco Rodriguez in med stuff and a matchup perspective. Nothing like Hoko Tomato. So Daniel Masa obviously had to adapt his strategy to face this dangerous Kyokugenryu practitioner, which is obviously Marco Rodriguez.
Yeah, I know, call him for what he is. He's the demon. He is the demon of this bracket right now with instant neutral skips, great fireball, amazing damage, and then the can opener that opened up Goichi himself. This is one of the top 5 characters, y'all. Super strong character right now in the hands of Maestro Ruletas, aka Loaf. Danny looking like a deer in the headlights, not knowing what to do against them.
That is a really tough situation for Daniel Masa. From his part, Loaf has been showing a really secure playstyle. Nice DP. Again, the Higashi Pukiak EX into Red Blow and wakes up with a super nice decision over there by Daniel Masa. Sanretsuken right in the kisser. I really love that move. I mean, it's such a dirty trap since it exists. You can put a trap with a Sanretsuken to your opponent and the Ryuko Rambo power over there. God damn it. It's not enough yet to kill, but it's definitely letting Daniel Masa in a really tough situation. Another EX. Daniel Masa tries to rev it up, but it's not possible. Another Kolken there by Loaf. Kolken in the kisser, but he managed to block it. Go with a tip, grab, and we have a second fight. Second point for Lokov. 2-0. God damn it, what a tough man to fight.
Yeah, man. I think the pompadour is just blocking Danny and Masa's view. That hairstyle is gonna be poking his eyes out because right now Danny cannot see the light. He cannot see the way to victory right now. Lokov shining a little bit much. Oh, but we have the counter pick, y'all. We have had enough. I'm tired of playing the 8th or ninth best character. I'm playing the 4th best character.
I mean, Hotaru is a really well-rounded character. You know, when you have a character that has a fireball, that has a DP, that has basically everything, there is a running joke in which you can say, they must give her a command grab or command throw. Haha, that's funny. The thing is that this chick has a command throw. She has everything that a fighting game character must have. I mean, she's only lacking a double jump right now, and I'm really fearful that SNK might do it, but what I'm fearful right now is Loaf disposition to face this matchup. I know she's facing Hotaru. She's facing a really strong character in the roster. She knows that, and she knows that he has to steal this quick tournament point for Loaf.
My god, and then we're just starting the round with the EX Tatsu into the SPG, but Danny and Masa waking up with the throw, but then these decisions from Lokov just have Danny struggling to adapt right now. We finally get a good combo, finally starting to do a little bit of Hotaru. We're starting to see a little bit of the character, but Hotaru definitely having some of the best, if not the best defense in the game, especially with all her guard cancel options, which don't against Lokov, but the drop into the reset. Oh, just one sliver away. Oh, and then the EX tap to confirm. What a speed run for Lokov, taking the tournament. Wows.
This man is insane. It's definitely insane. Lokov, ladies and gentlemen, taking the Strike City qualifier number 2, as you said, my man, with a speed run like performance. What a dominant player over here. We have really struggle fights between all the rest of the players, but not Lokov. He was just running over his opponent like a bulldozer in a way like, well, this guy has to be competing in more international tournaments. I will just leave it like there. Lokov has to be seen a lot more around the world.
And we might just be able to have that wish fulfilled because we are going to see him October 4th at Vegas Climax, y'all. Yeah, finally seeing amazing Latin American players being represented, and then representing El País de Ellos, their country, very, very proud of repping the flag, just like any actual a good player, right? They love their country, they love playing these games, and they love being in today's tournament with y'all supporting them, y'all. That is the end of our tournament. Congratulations to Lokov for winning tonight. Big shout outs to all the top 8 players and then everybody else who entered the tournament. But remember, y'all, we still have the match arena. We have some codes left. Please, if you could just redeem them, though, exclamation at match Reno, to be able to have a better payout at the end of the night for our players. Please redeem them while you can. Saludos to Ibenheimer. How you doing, bro? Thank you for coming by to say hi, and everybody who said hi to me and my boy Gigalero in chat. We love y'all.
That is correct, my man, Davey. We had a real blast today. I mean, being commentating a game with you, it's always a pleasure. But
Truly.
Again, today, since I felt that the connection that we had, like in a new game for a long time, no seeing each other in the commentator cab, basically, It was just awesome, and we really hope that you guys enjoyed it. All the English-speaking people, of course, you know that we are native Spanish-speaking people. Usually, we do this tournament in Spanish for all the Spanish-speaking crowd, but we also want to put
Reach
on
out.
your way to reach out a lot more to you with all this great level that we are having from Chile to Puerto Rico, to Costa Rica, to Guatemala, to Venezuela, to Peru, to Argentina, to Chile. Everybody, any of these countries has some hidden gems, some hidden power that all the world has to see. And I can hear some men speaking over here. Is that you, my dear Romans?
Yeah, I was saying like at the end of the day, we actually America and not like the America. Some people just call this country. We America, we Chile, we Puerto Rico, we Brazil. We all together. Thank you guys for the time. I appreciate it. Having the SNK support, these guys on the cat doing commentary, it was really nice. Appreciate it. Everyone on the chat who's from US and don't really speak a lot of Spanish, thank you for joining, guys. I hope you guys liked what you guys see, some of the best on the region for sure, North America. Y por supuesto, claro que sí, ahí a toda la gente, a la Annie Chan, a ustedes muchachos que se hicieron presentes, los fanáticos de Loco que se estaban guardando, dijeron, por si no, nos ganan, no vamos a festejar para no quedar en burlada. Ahí se están haciendo presentes, campeones todos, utilizando la Option Select, muchachos.
Qué bien,
Bueno.
yo creo que está bien cambiar a español para poder cerrar esto, para bajar la cortina. Amigo David, un gustazo, como
Ha
siempre.
sido un
A toda la
placer.
fanaticada también. Increíble.
Sí, mi gente.
Como
Ha sido
siempre.
un placer, pero mi gente, ya esto es hora de mimir, ya se acabó el torneo, pero recuérdense, todavía tenemos un par de cualificatorios más. So, no es la primera ni la última vez que nos van a ver. I have been the main clown, el payaso con la zarigüeya. Tengo aquí a mi compañero.
BLK, Gigoleto, al menos por estos lares, haciendo patria, como decimos por acá, no solamente en juegos de SNK, también obviamente en jueguitos de Capcom estamos haciendo harto torneo presencial, al menos por allá. Cuando se venga algo de Fatal Fury, por supuesto que también vamos a estar publicándolo. ¿Y qué tengo que decir al respecto
Sí.
para cerrar? Aguante BLK, viejo.
Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien.
Pues dale, nos vemos, mi gente, ha sido un placer.
Una energía bien bonita, muchachos, aquí con el chileno y el Puerto Rico, no son mexicanos, nos tocó ahí con Alonso Producción, saludos a AF Producción, que tienen su evento pronto, muy bonita energía, ahí no me va a dejar mentir el buen producción, el Alan Guarro, así que ojalá que lo hayan disfrutado a todos, ahí a la gente de Loaf, gracias por ser parte y nos vemos muy pronto por acá en Vegas Climax con muchas sorpresas. Gracias, muchachos, se les quiere mucho, se les quiere ver triunfar, un abrazo, totototote.
Hope you batten down the hatches, because we're anticipating some Category 5 fly time. You're just another cameo in the Legend of Joe! Don't blink, you might miss another Joe Higashi victory! Fatal Fury! City of the Wolves!